Welcome to the Recon Trader. In today's video, I will share with you some tactical analysis over on the Bitcoin charts as Bitcoin has started out the month of October pumping. A lot of folks call October Uptober for Bitcoin, as in the past 10 Octobers, Bitcoin has pumped 8 of the last 10 Octobers. So, with that in mind, let's get right into the charts. And we will start over here on the daily candles for Bitcoin USDT on the Binance exchange. And so each one of these bars or candles represents a day of price action for Bitcoin. And the first thing that stands out to me before we drop in any indicators or drawing tools is the fact that Bitcoin did manage to set a higher low. And it looks like Bitcoin's price will be setting a higher high, which would be very important for Bitcoin to set that higher high, because just setting a higher low, as you see back here, doesn't mean you're going higher. You can in fact set a lower low and lower highs, and the trend downward can continue. However, the fact the price has set this higher low and appears to be ready to set a higher high is currently bullish. And so with that being said, if we drop in our drawing tools, Bitcoin did have a bullish breakout of this descending triangle, and thus we have a target up here of around 30,000, which, if you look back and check our 6, that would be a valid point of resistance for Bitcoin's price. But you still want to proceed with caution, as this might just be a giant bull trap and a pump and dump. However, the strength of this breakout and now what looks to be a continuation would be in favor of the bulls actually reaching this 30,000 target. Now, we can look at other possible targets, support or resistance, by dropping in the Recon Auto Fib retracement indicator. And right now, you can see clearly Bitcoin's price has run up against the first level of resistance before reaching this 30,000 level up here. And that is coming in at the 50% level on the Fibonacci retracement, and that's at around 28,352. I would say there's probably a zone between 28.3 and the wick of this candle comes in just around 28.6. And so for the bulls to continue this momentum up, more than likely they need a close above 28.5. Then they could be looking up here at the 382 level, which is coming in just above 29,000. That level will more than likely be a very strong level of resistance. And of course, if we look back, check our 6, you can see that level was a pretty strong level of support, until obviously it wasn't, when Bitcoin's price finally did break down and sell off. So, as you have probably heard me say many times, prior support can flip into future resistance, and of course vice versa. But in this case, more than likely the 382 or around the 29,000 level, Bitcoin's price will run into some resistance. Now, if the bulls can continue the momentum and push Bitcoin's price up, the next target in their sights would be set at around the 236 level, and that's 30,000, and that just so happens to be right on the target for this breakout of this descending triangle. You can see that would be right at that level for our target of this breakout, and thus a rejection here, maybe just a small pullback to maybe the 50% level at around 28.5, or perhaps an even more bullish support level here at the 382 around 29,000. If 29,000 can become support again, that would definitely favor the bulls for their next leg up. And that next leg up would more than likely put Bitcoin's price at around 32,000. After 32,000, it's pretty much open air all the way up here to around 34,400. And that would more than likely be just the beginning of the next bull run towards perhaps new all-time highs. Now, if this is nothing more than a giant bull trap where Bitcoin has pumped and then will now dump after breaking through this level of resistance, Then the first level, the bears will need to get the price down below and hold below in order to basically confirm this being a bull trap. More than likely, they need to get the price back down below the 786 level at 26.3. However, the bulls will be looking for support now at this 27.5 level, or the 618 level, as it had been previous resistance. And the bulls would be looking for that to turn into now future support. A break through the 618 or 27.5, and Bitcoin's price is more than likely headed back down here to 786, which would put it around 26.5 to 26.3. A break down below that, and the bears could push this price all the way back down here to around 25,000. After 25,000, then it's pretty much open air for the bears down here to the 1272, and that would put Bitcoin's price at 23,000. However, right now, the bulls are in control of the battlefield for the first time in a pretty long time, and the key was getting above the 618 level of 27.5. In addition to, if we drop in the Recon EMA ribbon, you can see Bitcoin's price has broken out above the ribbon and in fact is currently above the 120-day moving average, which is the orange line. We want to see that line flip to white. If you look back here, when the 120-day moving average is white, that is bullish. And the bulls would also be looking for the ribbon to flip and get the greens and blues on top of the yellows and reds. And that would be more confirmation that the bulls are in control of this battlefield, which would be very similar to the breakout back here, where you get a big move up rather than one of these little fake outs into the ribbon. You get this big move up and the price runs to higher highs. That's what we'll be looking for out of this big move here. And of course, the bulls need to continue that momentum towards the top side. So I think that's enough jaw-jacking for this video. If anything major happens over here on the charts, I will do an update video. So now would be a good time to shoot that subscribe button. If you like this video, do me a favor, spike a like. If you have questions or comments, drop them in the comment section down below. And until next time, remember, never send your money into battle without first doing your recon. See you in the next video.